Floppycatters, I'm in my kitchen today because I'm trying a new beneficial nematode product called Flea Destroyer. This one is really different in how the application process works. I need 2 gallons worth. The easiest way I thought of doing that is to use this 2-gallon sprayer that I'm going to use to spray them. Now this isn't a brand new one. It's never been used, so it's never been used for, with pesticides or anything like that. And I would probably think that that is how you want to go. So cool water, 2 gallons worth, and then I'm gonna take that 2 gallons and dump it into this 5-gallon bucket while we basically tea our nematodes, and I'll show you what I mean. Flea Destroyer comes with instructions on how to put it together, this cloth bag, and then the actual nematodes that are in vermiculite, if I'm saying that correctly. It looks like that on the inside. So I'm just gonna take the contents of that and put it in that cheesecloth bag, like that. Then they suggest knotting the bag and then you just let it soak. For 45 minutes is the ideal time, I guess. And during that time, while it's soaking, you're going to wring it out a few times as well. There is some stuff left in the cup, which I'm sure some of this is the beneficial nematodes. So I am going to fill this up with water as well and then just use it in my garden after I've done spraying these. I went ahead and started this one soaking as well, especially if this one's gonna take 45 minutes. We've had some rain, so the ground here is already wet from the rain. However, Flea Destroyer suggests that you water your yard while you're waiting those 45 minutes and then water it again after application. It's only been 4 minutes and you can see how milky the water looks by now. First 15 minutes are up, so I'm gonna squeeze this bag. And you can see that even more is coming out and the water's gotten even, I don't think milkier is the right word for it because milk isn't this color, but you know what I mean. Nematodes like to travel in water, so that's kind of why you want your yard watered, and just so that it has little, water droplets on it. You don't want any of this going into your pump or hose and sprayer, so make sure that you can remove the bigger pieces and parts that might come out. And I'm just gonna add it to that extra cup so that if there are nematodes in there, which I'm sure there are, I will still get the benefit of them. We're 30 minutes in. Whoa, did you see that? Lots came out that time. The only thing I would suggest is make sure that this top knot is always at the top when you're squeezing, because I've had some particles come out. I'm gonna grab all these little pieces and parts because I don't want them to clog my pump sprayer. I picked up this little funnel in the automotive section at Lowe's too, just to make it easier to pour in. It's a miracle I got all of it in there. I am such a klutz, but I did it. There's some debris. Maybe this is nematodes, I don't know. I'm going to put this in my yard so that I'm saving every last of the 10 million nematodes. We're gonna start spraying the nematodes. Now the nematodes do settle like at the bottom a little bit, so while you're doing it, make sure you're agitating, not only doing the pump sprayer stuff, but also kind of agitating the liquid in the inside. The pump sprayer ended up being a disaster because all of the little grit and grime kept getting stuck in the filter tube, so then it just wouldn't spray. So I'm switching to my chameleon sprayer, and the filter thing is off of my chameleon sprayer on purpose. This is what I've used to apply nematodes in the past, and we'll see if this does it any better. This is my second time applying Flea Destroyer to my yard, because before adult fleas can latch onto your pet, they need to hatch from eggs and then develop through larva and pupa stages. This happens in the soil right in your own yard. The organisms in Flea Destroyer are naturally at home in soil, bark, and even ground litter. They attack flea larvae as well as certain other harmful insects, but they're completely compatible with beneficial insects. Killing fleas in the larval stage breaks the cycle of constant infestations that spread to your pet and your house. Flea Destroyer is safe for humans, animals, plants, beneficial garden insects, and earthworms. It's your best way to stop fleas right where they start in your yard without the use of harmful chemicals. I love that Flea Destroyer is safe for Charlie and for me and for anybody else that's going to be in my yard. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.